These are 100 real prompts people are typing into ChatGPT and Perplexity right now to find tools like mine. And I found them in less than 1 hour using these 4 simple methods. In this video, I'll walk you exactly through what I did so that you can build your own AI prompt list in 1 afternoon. The best part is that you don't need complicated tools or huge data sets to find these prompts. Everything I'll show you is already built in regular SEO tools and data sources you already have. You're not just using them yet. Number 1 is find long tail queries in Google Search Console. Let's start with probably the easiest place to find AI prompts, Google Search Console. As an SEO, you're probably in and out of Google Search Console multiple times a day. At least I am. If you're not familiar with Google Search Console, I've linked a beginner blog in the description, so check it out. Now, let's get back to prompt hunting. So what you want to do is this. Head over to Performance and click on Search Results. Here, click on Add Filter and add a query, and then choose Custom Regex. And then paste in a quick regex filter for queries longer than 35 characters. I'll leave it in the description. Click on Apply and you're ready to go. What this does is pull out the longer, more conversational searches. The stuff that actually sounds like a real question instead of a keyword. So you might see stuff like how to check my website ranking on Google, how to find what keywords competitors are using. These long tail queries in Google Search Console tend to mirror the way people talk with ChatGPT and Perplexity. As you can see, they're question heavy, intent heavy, and usually very close to natural language. If you're not getting as many why, what, or how questions as you'd expect, you can add those as filters to pull in more targeted results. But honestly, I prefer putting everything first so I have a good mix of data to work with. Part of the work is rewriting those questions into prompts. If Google Search Console shows something like, I'm an agency, best AI rank tracker, team 5 people, or something like that, then the prompt becomes, what's the best AI rank tracker for a 5-person agency? Same intent, just rewritten the way a human would ask an LLM. And now you've got a solid baseline of real prompts pulled directly from your own search data. So Google Search Console gives you prompt ideas based on the way people search in Google. But what if you want prompt data that's literally tied to how your ideal customer looks for information in LLMs? That's where the next method comes in, and it's literally easier than what I just showed you. And this method involves looking at related questions in AI search results. And for this one, we're going to use Perplexity AI because it's easier to pull data from it. So first, you want to enter a prompt. You can pick some from your GSC list or any other prompt you expect people to search for to find your brand, product, or offering. But since we're an AI rank tracking tool, I'll search for what can I use to monitor my brand in ChatGPT search. And as you go through the results here, first of all, you'll see that keyword.com is here, which is really cool. But what we're really interested in is this related section here. And what you'll notice is that Perplexity has pulled out some other prompts into the related question section. And these are super relevant follow-up questions your audience might be asking as they search in AI. Even better, every time you click one of those related questions, Perplexity gives you even more related questions to check out. So you can keep expanding the list indefinitely and build a cluster of AI native prompts in just a few minutes. Now, ChatGPT doesn't have a built-in related questions feature like Perplexity does, but you can replicate the same idea manually. Whenever you ask ChatGPT a question, it usually ends its answer with follow-up suggestions. And those are gold because they show you what a real user might ask next in an LLM. Let's say you ask ChatGPT, what's the best AI rank tracker for small agencies? ChatGPT might answer the question and then add follow-up questions like, do you want me to compare the accuracy between different tools? Are you interested in tracking AI overviews or just traditional rankings? Or should I tailor recommendations based on your budget? Each one of those is a new prompt you can track. You can turn them into things like, which AI rank tracker has the most accurate local ranking data, which rank trackers can monitor AI overview visibility, and what's the best AI rank tracker for agencies on a tight budget. And just like Perplexity, every time you answer one of ChatGPT's follow-ups, it provides you with even more follow-ups. So you can keep expanding the prompt list basically forever, all from a single starting question. At this point, you've pulled prompts from Google data, Perplexity's related questions, and even ChatGPT's follow-up questions. But all of those are still shaped by what's happening inside these search tools and LLMs. If you want raw, unfiltered language straight from your ideal customers, the exact way they complain, compare, and ask about tools, you'll love what I'm about to show you. And with that in mind, the third and probably the best way to find prompts that you want to be tracking is to scrape questions from Reddit. Find a subreddit your audience hangs out in. For example, as an AI rank tracking tool, I found gold in big SEO, tech SEO, and AI search optimization. But don't just stop there. Check out adjacent communities. Like for example, for me, I'm checking out PPC and Entrepreneur, where people discuss the same problems, but from a different angle. Use Reddit's search bar to look for phrases like rank tracker, keyword rankings, AI SEO, or SERP tracking. Then scan for question-style posts and titles. Here's a real example I found. Someone posted, "Is anyone here tracking how their brand shows up in ChatGPT, Claude, or Perplexity? What tools are you using?" That's literally a prompt waiting to happen. Which tool can I use to track my brand mentions in ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Claude? Here are a few more examples. Is there a cheaper alternative to track AI visibility for a client than SEMrush? What's the best AI overviews tracker you're using right now? And any good, affordable rank tracking tool? Some of these are already really good prompts right off the bat, but you can clean them up and make them more specific. Like for example, with that last one, it might become, what's the most affordable rank tracker for a freelance SEO consultant? Don't just look at posts and titles, scroll into the comments as well. That's where people get really specific about their frustrations and use cases. For example, if someone replies, "We need something that tracks both Google AI overviews and ChatGPT citations for the same keywords," boom, another prompt. So now we've collected prompts from Google, LLMs, and Reddit, which is really awesome, but a lot of work if you have to keep doing it. And so with that in mind, the fourth and final method is to collect suggested prompts automatically. This is the fastest way to find prompts for ChatGPT and Perplexity. And yes, you can do it inside keyword.com. Head over to keyword.com and add a domain that you want to track. For example, mailchimp.com. After you've done that, head over to the Topics tab and add a topic that's relevant for your business. For example, we've added the topic, Best Email Marketing Platforms. Once you've done that, head to Search Terms and click on Find Terms, and there select the topic that you've just created and click on Find Search Terms. Wait for a few seconds and keyword.com will return a list of suggested prompts for you to track. So now you have all these super relevant prompts that your customers are using to find brands like yours in these LLMs. But what are you going to do with them? The whole idea is to not only know what customers are searching for, but to understand whether your brand is being cited in the answers or not. This next video shows you a super simple way to know whether your brand is being mentioned in the right prompts across ChatGPT and other AI search tools. So check it out.